like I said, it's going to be Bonig. Snake managed to spin for a second there, but now we are getting right back into it. We have seen Yousef in our previous set playing very well against Toku. Clearly no stranger to other characters who really like kind of setups and item play, which is definitely what Bowser Jr. is, a character who kind of requires these setups. There's a lot of Mecha Koopa to deal damage, and obviously relies heavily on kind of that side beat to get in and break through. Bonig, of course, a very talented player. He has managed to get this far. Certainly was not expected to. Yeah, he has been playing it very well today. Really hot. Beats the player Gristius, probably the best player, well, definitely the best player in Portsmouth. Realistically, and obviously Al being the best player in the south, Bonig has done a very good job in taking down our top players, but now Yousef is the one giving him a little bit of trouble, it would seem. And Nikita doing a lot of work against Bowser Jr. Obviously a character with limited recovery options when he doesn't have access to side B. And there is a C4 on the ground. Bonig is off stage yet again as he has spent a significant amount of the stock. Trying to find kind of a C4, getting him, but just sitting him straight off stage again, and it is going to be Nikita once again taking that first stock from Bonig, but Bonig yeets himself up into the air to catch Yousef going high. Really good awareness there. Clearly some Snake matchup experience coming out here, because Snakes love doing that. They love setting themselves really high up in the air so they aren't vulnerable. Bowser Jr. is just as good at doing that. The difference is he's got a big hammer, and will most certainly challenge Snake up in the clouds. Yes, Yousef actually having taken a ton of damage here, 82%. Certainly nothing to smile about if you are on his part. Now it's up to Bonig to try and find his way back to the stage. But yeah, Yousef playing it pretty calm from the other side of the stage, but as far as Bonig is concerned, the other side of the stage is still his stage, as he is zooming his way across that with side B. It's looking difficult for Yousef here to try and find any kind of a way through this wall that Bonig is setting up. Bonig using his movements so well, both side B and just kind of normal running, just dash dancing back and forth to make sure that Yousef can't find any kind of a way in when he's at disadvantage. But Bonig is sliding himself right into that up tilt from Yousef. That's going to be a dash attack from Yousef, putting Bonig way far off stage. And the up tilt will take it. The up tilt spice coming out from Yousef. And more up smashes is what we see on attempt to the back air. Some damage on Bonig right now. Yousef taking a lead in this first game. He gets the down air off of the grenade. Huge damage coming out for Bonig, trying to answer back hit. Side B setting him right up, but not going to get a hammer hit. Here we are, we see Bonig once again running at Yousef. Yousef gets the dash attack, and at this crucial moment, Insert Wings joins us on the commentary.
I have just inserted myself into this game.
He has inserted his wings into this game, and Bonig's dead.
He didn't know.
Does he know? He did not know. Insert Wings, that is 1-0 to Yousef. This is loser semis. This is the losers semis of Kremling's Kove number 2 in Portsmouth. We have seen Yousef just take a game off of Bonig. Snake versus Bowser Jr. Certainly an interesting matchup. Yes, as we've just kind of seen.
What has Kremling's Kove become?
I don't want to talk about it, man. I mean, at this point, last time we had like Ridley versus K. Rool, which at least is on brand. Yes, right? Like, this ain't on brand at all. Al's not even playing K. Rool this time. We put that on the graphic. What the hell? This is messed up, man.
Yeah.
I hope so. I would like that. I would really like that. Yeah, now we are getting into game 2, and this matchup is certainly interesting. Bowser Jr. really relies on kind of using a side B to close down space and start combos, but when you're trying to run in at Snake, that's typically not a great idea.
You can just turn around and grenade push, just defeats that entire game.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what we see Bonig here more, just kind of setting up his Mecha Koopa on the platforms, so he has a potentially as a projectile later. Just struggling to find his footing in the second game.
It's definitely going to be a slow but he keeps getting caught in his platform to
Yeah.
If these reads keep happening, it's just not going to end well.
Yeah, that is definitely like, it's a problem in against Yousef, but he does find that big backer.
But he's got an upside for Annie and C4. Double F smash somehow will catch the spot dodge.
I love. Well, it wasn't even a spot dodge. He was doing F tilt and it, like leaned the wrong way to get away from it, but then like he leaned back into it and prevented. So yeah, just about.
I don't think he has a jump.
Yeah, there is no jump on this Snake right now. But yeah, that neutral actually not dealing enough damage to break through Snake's Cypher, and that is gonna be an up tilt.
Yeah.
I like how he had C4 there, but he just really wanted to confirm it with up tilt. Like, he had to make sure.
It's the safer option because C4 didn't go up with the car and not take less damage if C4.
This is true. For those who don't know, Bowser Jr. takes less damage when you hit his car and more when you hit his body,
Yeah, so
relative to normal.
covering the car and the body itself means you get that higher damage.
Absolutely. The knowledge coming out here, and that is going to be an F tilt coming out from the side of Yousef. Nikita chasing Bonig all the way down and will remove that stock from him.
That was on top of that. Cypher gets off ledge and stuck in a rapid jump. Down smash just to cover the drop.
Yeah, man, now it is on the part of Bonig to try and find his way back into this game, but as we kind of said, the defensive wall from Yousef is just so hard to break through. There is always a setup happening.
Really trying to stick you again, but just gets spaghetti on both sides. But Kremling can really. Oh my god.
And the sticky is back, and there it is. Honestly, like,
He's in his head.
if Yousef was like a JRPG character, he'd be like a slime enemy. Because he's just sticky all the time.
He's sticky.
You know, he's just sticking to you.
Yeah.
Constantly. How does he do it?
As long as it doesn't turn into a 2v1, because it's split in half.
Haha.
It's like-
Oh, that's true. If you beat Yousef in a game, you fight twice.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like two of them.
Yeah, whenever he's in bracket, it's always a reset. You have to
Yeah.
reset.
You have to reset him. Absolutely. No resets here. We are just seeing clean gameplay on the side of Yousef2AT up in this set. Wanting to kind of end this one as quickly as possible to get on to losers finals where he will be facing Jezzo.
That'll be a run back, so...
Yeah, it certainly will be. But for now, he is just Yousef is just Bonig is just kind of struggling with these grenades and projectiles.
Yeah, I think he's just... Just take the grenade, and then the...
Bowser Jr. is too fat. He keeps getting hit by grenades. Poor little guy. And yeah, that is a clean 0 to death from Yousef.
Just feel bad that like most of Bowser Jr.'s moves don't hit Snake in the right ways to get around him with that grenade. It's just a big bad. Ooh, I'm surprised at that from Cypher.
Oh wow!
He's chasing him right up to the skies now.
Yeah, and we have seen like Bonig has been taking games and sets off of some great players this tournament, but it's a question of has he maybe run a little bit out of steam here? Will Yousef be the one to take it?
What is this man doing?
He is certainly cooking something.
That's a jab lock into an up tilt.
Up till yeah, I honestly expected another. I expected a sticky off
I
the.
expected a jab smash.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, at the moment he's just running over. He's now lapped him with a semi like that.
Yeah, it's a tough one for Bonig, that's for sure.
He's not going to ledge. He's keep getting hit every time for it.
Yeah.
Bowser Jr. ledge is so scary and so high. He's going high.
Yeah. It's just a tough one if you're in Bonig position. Even when he parries the neutral air, he still gets punished. And Yousef just catches that with the up air.
This is just
And honestly,
up tilt.
I think it's actually pretty crazy as well how Yousef is able to so precisely pinpoint where Bonig wants to go every time, even with side B.
Yeah.
Yousef is just so cleanly predicting exactly where he wants to go, trying for the forward smash, but up smash again.
Up smash takes it.
And that just takes it 3-0. The box comes out. Man, he really did. Like, honestly. Mortars, grenades, rocket launchers, he has it all and he is using every single little bit of it. And yeah, that is going to be it for Bonig in this bracket, but placing insanely well, I think.
Yeah, that is fourth, I believe. Yes.
Fourth, yeah.